Apple's iPhone SIX's pitch has been the only thing that's changed is everything, highlighting that it knows this phone looks an awful lot like 2014's model. It makes sense that Apple would try its hardest to show that, despite the handset looking identical to the iPhone 6, there have been loads of changes under the hood that make this an attractive phone in its own right. The chassis is stronger, the camera is sharper with a new Harry Potter-esque way of capturing your snaps, and there's even a completely new way of interacting with the screen. On paper, it's an impressive upgrade. But when it looks identical to the iPhone 6, people will be desperate to know if the iPhone SIXS is enough of an upgrade to justify the price. While the upgrades seem great, is it worth going all the way up to the iPhone SIXS, or would the 6 do? In terms of raw price, we're in a weird situation now. Samsung and the rest of the Android crew have been slowly ratcheting up the price of their high-end phones to the point where they're actually eclipsing the iPhone SIXS at launch. Since the arrival of the iPhone 7, the iPhone SIXS has witnessed a price cut, with the 32GB model now setting you back $549, £499, $929, while the larger 128GB variant is down to $649, £599, $1,079. And you can check out the current best iPhone SIXS deals on contract here. The 16GB iPhone SIXS has now been killed off, falling in line with Apple's new iPhones, which arrive in 32GB, 128GB, and 256GB variants. Think the iPhone SIXS Plus is still too expensive? Good news, Apple is selling refurbished iPhones for the first time in the US, giving customers up to a 15% discount and a 1-year warranty. In reality though, the question of who this phone is aimed at isn't that hard to answer. For most people stuck on the iPhone 5s, it's clearly the upgrade they're considering, although the iPhone SE in March 2016 will surely tempt some of those users who want to stick with the smaller form factor. Update: the iPhone SIXS is still popular because of its price, and people who aren't ready for the iPhone X will find value in Apple's iPhone SIXS. It has a familiar aluminum design, a real home button you press in, with a Touch ID fingerprint sensor, and can run the newest version of iOS 11. It has its share of iOS 11 problems, but it can be had for cheap on Amazon. Beyond that, there's the disgruntled Android owner who's tired of looking at the slicker app experience Apple offers and seeing their own handset looking sketchy in comparison.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night.